There is an extremely high probability you are buying fake supplements, and the reason is you have assigned a value to factors that do not correlate to being quality supplements, and these companies who are defrauding you know this, which is why they advertise for these things. I will show you many of the top rated products have less than 10% of label claim by exploiting your lack of education and what actually correlates to a quality supplement. I have familiarized myself with nearly all of the available independent testing data on supplements and have found that there are really only two factors that consistently correlate to quality supplements. Relying upon anything other than these two core factors and the probability you will end up purchasing a fraudulent supplement or a contaminated supplement is very close to 100%. I will take you through these two core factors, and I will also take you through the factors that have no correlation to being a quality supplement, even though at this time you think they probably do. Here are the two core factors. Core factor number one, a third-party certificate of analysis from an ISO accredited laboratory for the specific lot or batch number you are purchasing. Later in the video, I will show you what the certificate of analysis should look like so you know how to identify a trustworthy one, as these are often faked or misrepresented. Core factor number two, independent testing of the supplement with the independent testing organization, preferably using a third-party ISO accredited laboratory, which they mostly do. You ideally should be able to review these results yourself. Later in the video, I'll provide you with multiple independent testing resources to equip you in your supplement purchasing journey. Now, here are the 6 things that don't matter that you probably think matter. 1. A GMP or cGMP logo on the bottle. 2. A Made in the USA logo on the bottle. 3. A COA claim that is an in-house COA. 4. A third-party testing claim with no proof. 5. Customer reviews or a high customer rating. 6. Top selling or top ranking products. And I will provide you with thorough examples for all of these so you see exactly why these are actually useless. Okay, starting with non-factor number 1, the supplement having a GMP or cGMP certified logo. cGMP, or Current Good Manufacturing Practices, is a legal requirement from the FDA. And when these companies put GMP certified on the label, they're essentially certifying and saying, hey, we're doing nothing illegal here. Anyone can put GMP certified on their bottles, even if the supplement is 100% fake, as it is a self-claim, not a certification by an independent organization. So, now let's examine some of the top selling and top rated supplements on Amazon that claim GMP certified and see what independent testing shows about these brands. We will look at a couple of the top rated brands for Resveratrol. Here we've searched for Resveratrol on the Amazon Marketplace. These first 4 results are sponsored ads, so we're going to the first organic result, so the number 1 ranked Resveratrol product on Amazon, Nutrivane. Overall pick, let's go to that right now. Okay, it's 4.6 stars. Customer reviews are great. Amazon's choice. It's selling wonderfully. And we can see it has the cGMP, has the Made in the USA. And let's see what Now Supplements has to say about it. Now Supplements has a great article on this. They use their in-house lab and also a third-party ISO certified laboratory alchemist. They virtually got almost the same results, and the differences may just be attributed to different samples. But here's Nutrivane. About 35 milligrams of resveratrol per capsule, now saying about 8%. Let's take a look. It's going from 1400 to, let me see, 600 milligrams pure resveratrol, 2 capsules. So 600, 2 capsules, 300 milligrams per capsule. Here it says about 35. 35 divided by 300. You've got about less than 12% of label claim on the #1 rated product on Amazon. GMP, made in USA, great customer ratings. It means nothing. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. Let's go to Purely. Sometimes they're #1. Once again, made in USA, GMP. They A/B test these images. So that means they check different images to see what you're more likely to buy. So they're not putting these on by accident. They're putting these on because they know this is what you value as a customer. Because unfortunately, most people are uneducated on what actually translates over to a quality supplement. Also, manufactured in an FDA registered facility. Every single manufacturing facility in the United States has to be registered with the FDA. So, once again, we're doing nothing illegal here, is essentially the statement. But, I mean, let's take a look. Purely, 5 to 6 milligrams per capsule. Now saying 2%. Let's take a look. 600 divided by 2, 50% purity. 600, 2 capsules, 50% purity, about 150 milligram capsules. So 5 divided by 150. Less than 4% of Resveratrol claimed on the back label. And if you take a look at this label. It seems like almost exactly the same thing as this label, except this says pure Resveratrol, and it says 50%. So this may be the same company with 2 different brands, which I think is what it is most likely, or it may be the same third-party manufacturer, which is a possibility, but this seems more like the same company, but who really knows? Yeah. So let's go to another result, Biorta. It's over 6,000 sold last month. 4.6 stars. Does this have GMP? Of course it does. Does this have made in USA? Of course it does. Manufactured in FDA facility? Of course. 800 milligrams, 50% purity, 2 capsules. 200 milligrams per capsule. What do we got here? Now saying 5%. Let's round up to 20 milligrams. So that's less than 10% of label claim. That is astounding. Right, and you could go through the other ones like this one, and you know, it's a pretty good list here. So I'll link it in the description. You could look through it yourself. And Amazon's not going to do anything about these companies. If the customer's happy, they're happy. Now, what if the supplement brand has a third-party certification for a GMP-compliant facility? And let's take it even further. Let's use NSF GMP certified as an example. NSF being one of the most prestigious organizations for third-party accreditations. Now, this is much better than nothing, but is still unfortunately a non-factor if your goal is to purchase a quality supplement. What this certification can tell you is that this is not a fraudulent company, which is unfortunately very common. I'll use bulk supplements as an example for a GMP NSF certification. Here we're on the NSF website for NSF GMP registration program requirements of NSF. And right here we got bulk supplements for manufacturing facility and distribution facility. Okay. Here's their website, bulk supplements, and then we'll go to this article by Illuminate Labs. It's a free article based on paid consumer labs testing. Not approved, contains very little of listed ingredient. Just read through it yourself and come to your own conclusions. As I see it, even a third-party GMP certification does not correlate to a quality finished product. Now, if you feel bad that you've been misled about a GMP logo being a key to a quality supplement, don't feel bad. Even very intelligent and prestigious people, such as Dr. David Sinclair, who runs a Harvard lab, use this as one of his parameters in purchasing a quality supplement. Here's the clip.
I would say, if you do want to buy this, let's say you want to buy NMN, look for a company that is well established, that has high levels of quality control. Look for 3 letters, GMP, which is good manufacturing practices. And so that means they make it under a certain level of quality control. You're not going to find iron filings in there, and it probably has the stuff in it that they say it does.
And even in my conversations with people working in the supplement industry, they share the same misunderstanding in regards to GMP. Why is this? Well, it's not about intelligence. It's about being educated on the subject of purchasing quality supplements based on independent testing data. Often, we people repeat something we hear without checking it against the data. We all do it at some level, as checking takes a lot of effort and time, and we do not have the time to verify everything, which is why we decide to trust in someone's conclusion on certain topics. It just so happens very few people are educated on purchasing quality supplements. Non-factor number 2, a Made in the USA logo on the bottle. I'll cover this one quickly. Let's hop on Amazon and I'll search for one of the most faked supplements, NMNH, also known as dihydronicotinamide mononucleotide. Why is this one of the most fake supplements? Because it's absurdly expensive, especially if real, high quality, and shelf stable. So here are the search results on Amazon for NMNH. The number 3 organic product right here is a company from Hungary. I'm using my Helium 10 app. And right here they have a little USA symbol. Okay. Next, this one right here from China. Okay, first of all, 60 grams of NMNH for this price. The raw material alone is way more than double of the listed price. So that's already a huge red flag. It's from China, but what do they say? Made in the USA. And maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe they do their manufacturing here. You know, I didn't check. I wouldn't be too confident in that personally. Here we got another one, NMNH. Is this also? Yep, made in the USA. China. Okay. Here we got another one. Latvia, NMNH, made in USA. If you see a made in USA symbol on there, I would not be confident it's actually made in the USA. Okay? People selling you fake supplements aren't concerned about telling you the truth. People selling you impure supplements are not concerned about telling you the truth. There's a reason why our company only advertises what we see that correlates to quality supplements. That's third-party certificates of analysis from ISO accredited laboratories for the specific lot number we're selling. Non-factor number 3, a certificate of analysis claim that is an in-house COA. In-house COAs are just COAs created by the manufacturer or a company the manufacturer owns. I have never seen a bad in-house COA result, but I have seen plenty of companies who have great in-house COAs get horrible results in independent testing. To save time, I will use the same company as before, Bulk Supplements. I'm not trying to single them out, I'm just trying to save time by not familiarizing you with a different company. Their website says COAs are available for all of our products upon request. Well, this is one of their COAs, and I'm guessing they never show a bad result. Non-factor number 4, claiming third-party tested without proof. Let's go to bulk supplements again. Here is their claim, but I have never received a third-party COA from them when requesting a certificate of analysis. Only in-house COAs. Next, non-factor number 5 and 6, customer reviews or high customer ratings, top selling or top ranking products. I've essentially already covered these, but I'll provide one more example from a bit of a different angle. Heavy metals, in particular, lead. Here on Consumer Labs, we have results for protein powders. And here's a plant-based protein by Ancient Nutrition for plant protein, vanilla flavored, not approved due to lead contamination and other things. But here we've got 5.7 micrograms of lead per serving, one scoop, 27 grams about. Why would you take a supplement with 5.7 micrograms of lead when you know you could find one with very, very little lead? Here we're on their Amazon listing, Ancient Nutrition, plant protein vanilla. Good ratings. And let's see if it has a Prop 65 warning for lead, because California requires companies to put a Prop 65 warning for more than 0.5 micrograms of lead per serving. So let's do Prop, nothing with Prop 65. Anything with Prop 65? Nothing. With lead over 0.5 micrograms, at least in the store, you should typically see a Prop 65 warning. You can't find it here, so that's why I always opt for it. Look for certificate of analysis for certain types of naturally derived products. So for the 2 core factors that do matter for third-party COAs, they should look like this. I'm on my website here, and this is one of our certificates of analysis. You should be able to see the testing laboratory up here and be able to look them up and see they're ISO accredited. It should also have a lot and batch number somewhere on there. It shouldn't say sample, for example. You should know you're buying something that's actually being sold. There should be a receive date, the test requested, and then the results. Sometimes with heavy metals, they'll put a high specification in order to hide the heavy metals. So don't fall for that. It should also come with 2 signatures dated. This is what a third-party COA should not look like. Computer generated, no testing laboratory, no signatures. Here it says you can request a certificate of analysis, but I've actually requested this one for NMNH, and actually they did not provide me with the test results for NMNH, but with heavy metals. The reason I think that is because the laboratory they typically use for this actually doesn't test for NMNH. So they probably just decided not to put it on there, but they're advertising for it. Everything may be completely fine with this, but they're advertising. Here are the results. Third-party results. Independent testing resources. First, there's Consumer Labs, which probably has the biggest library on independent tests. Unfortunately, though, this is a paid subscription, but is well worth the money. Second, Labdoor. It's a good free resource and has direct links to the tested products to reduce your search time. Third, Now Supplements. On their website, they have about 13 categories of supplements tested from Amazon with extensive lists. Now, there are some non-core factors that do translate to quality supplements, such as established, trademarked supplements. For example, in creatine, there is Creapure. For NMNH, as we mentioned earlier, there is YouthKeep. Now, this only applies to established, reputable trademarks. The reason being is these companies will test the supplement companies they're giving their raw material to make sure they're giving the end user a quality product. The reason being is they don't want their trademark value to diminish. They want to be perceived as high quality. And also, if someone tries to counterfeit their supplement by falsely claiming we have this trademark supplement, the chances of it getting taken down quickly are quite high, as these companies are trying to preserve their reputation. There are also good certifications out there, such as NSF Sport. This has done very well in independent testing. USD Organic is great for avoiding pesticides in naturally derived products. And for fish oil, there's IFO certified, where you can look through the test results on their website, and they have good standards on fish oil. We here at Lab Tested Supplements always provide you with a third-party certificate of analysis with every lot number of every supplement we sell, so you know exactly what you're getting from us. Lab Tested Supplements, a name you don't need to trust but can verify.